All right.
RPG.
Welcome, everyone.
Second episode
Yes.
of the Halloween series.
Yes. And today we're going to be talking about Reveil. Or is it?
What is it?
I think it's Reveil, right?
It's Reveil.
Okay.
Yeah. But I was trying to find like a video breaking down like the ending stuff, which we'll get into later, but there's no videos on it.
Yeah.
There's only videos of people like playing through the game.
Yeah, there's
And
not.
from what I've seen, everyone likes it.
I think it's mostly positive on Steam.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. But it's not a huge game. I think you said it's like a very small.
It's like maybe less than 10 people developing it, which is really cool.
Yeah. Super short. But we'll get into the ending, I think, is the more interesting part, and we'll kind of get into that later. However, I think, did you want to quickly just mention something about Delta Force?
Well, there's
You're
a few
playing
things I wanted to mention.
Yeah, Delta Force, 'cause we were playing that the other day.
Delta Force is a free-to-play. Well, technically, when I first saw it, I thought it was just extraction shooter, but it's not. It's extraction shooter and like Battlefield.
Honestly, I'm kind of done with the extraction shooters.
I am too.
Aside from Hunt Showdown.
You didn't even want to try the extraction.
Yeah,
mode.
I don't know. I just I feel like it's even Tarkov. Tarkov has such a niche audience. I mean, it's still a large one, but I don't know. I don't know why everyone jumped on the bandwagon for that.
Yeah.
But no, but yeah, I played it or we played it a couple nights ago. I know Caleb Chug streamed it on Tuesday. You can actually go back to our live streams and watch it.
I have like 10 hours in it.
Are you serious?
I have like 10 hours in it. Yeah.
That's
it's
crazy.
I don't know. It's really cool, but I was seeing people are like, "Oh, if you didn't like Battlefield 2042 and you like this game, you're a hypocrite." Because it's very similar.
It's similar, but it's better,
similar, but
in my opinion.
it's very different still. So it's like, I don't know.
It's like they did Battlefield 2042 better than
Battlefield 2042
at launch, at least.
What is
I don't know how the game was later
in my
on.
stream that I did. I named it like a Battlefield game that's not made by Battlefield does better than Battlefield, and I had like the word Battlefield in there like 5 times or something.
I found that it did better classes or operators better.
It was so fun
because in Battlefield 2042 all I used was medic. But in this one, in this one I didn't play it much, but it seems like all the classes are pretty valid. Like I used assault, and with the assault class you can actually activate like a fast running thing, and you run like 2 to 3 times faster than everyone else for like a short period of time.
Yeah.
I found it super, super helpful.
Yeah, I love medic.
Yeah, I know you're playing medic.
Medic is like my favorite.
But I don't know.
But yeah, there's a demo going on right now. I mean, it's ending in like 4 days.
4 days. So when this goes out, maybe?
It'll probably be done by when this goes out.
Okay.
But the game's going to be launching free to play like either by the end of this year or next year.
It's very polished.
It's insanely
I
polished.
did see a flying tank, I will say, at one point.
Really?
Yeah.
I've seen a couple bodies that are flying.
Yeah, this tank was getting shot at, and I think it went on top of a car, then it started floating across the map.
That's so weird.
Aside from that, it's actually extremely polished.
It's super fun. If you like Battlefield, go check it out.
Then
there's FBC Firebreak. What do you think that is? What does it sound like to you?
Oh, is that Battlefield?
No.
I don't know. Oh, wait, Firebreak. I don't know.
What is FBC?
I don't know.
Federal Bureau of Control.
Oh, they're making a new game?
It's a multiplayer game.
Oh.
It's called FBC Firebreak, and it's about it's a 3-player co-op shooter, and you're a FBC agent. Oh. And you go and complete objectives. Yeah, I think there's story to the missions and stuff. But
that's cool, because FBC is basically like SCP, so you probably encounter some really interesting
there's
scenarios.
a trailer. You can watch it after the stream. We don't have to watch it now.
Did that just get announced?
Yeah, like yesterday or the day before.
That'll
and then at the same time, the Subnautica 2 got announced. It's some Xbox partner showcase or something.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
But Subnautica 2 is going to have full multiplayer.
That's going to be crazy.
Which is insane.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
That's awesome.
That's releasing next year.
That I might actually play, because I remember I know Subnautica's a great game. I never beat it, but my one
gripe
I don't even know if it's not even a valid gripe. It's just a personal preference. Is that it would
you prefer to play like survival games together with friends. So it's like I could see.
It's not even a valid gripe because the game's so amazing. It's just that personally I wasn't able to finish it because I would have preferred playing.
Oh, you
with
actually
people.
started it?
Hmm?
Oh, dang.
Yeah, but I didn't get like crazy far.
It's super good.
Okay, you want to get to the game?
Yeah.
So, Reveil. It's a walking simulator. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a horror walking simulator puzzle game.
I think most horror games are walking simulators. Like even not Alone in the Dark. Still Wakes the Deep is a walking simulator.
That's true.
Technically.
That is true.
Because you walk slowly, and then if you're running away from something, you run fast, and that's the same thing in this.
I feel like this one was more walking simulator-esque though.
Yeah, it's more like Layers of Fear.
Yeah.
Than, Alone in the Dark.
It was.
I keep mixing up Alone in the Dark and Still Wakes the Deep.
Alone in the Dark.
Alone in the Dark is the one we're playing next week.
Yeah. But yeah, so basically it's a horror game. There are puzzles and it's a lot of walking, but
I was surprised at how many puzzles there were.
Yeah, the puzzles
I
were
actually
pretty
enjoyed
fun.
Those.
Yeah, they were easy.
Yeah.
Easy, well, except for one that I had some trouble on, but easy enough to where they're like enjoyable, but they're not like Talos Principle, not that kind of stuff.
No way.
But the setting of the game is kind of, I think, what initially drew us in. Is it's like a circus theme.
I didn't know anything about the game going into it. I didn't know anything.
Well,
so.
I remember watching the trailer. We watched the trailer together. Do you remember that?
But even then, it wasn't really clear on what the game was about.
Yeah, it's very like it's circusy, but it's very abstract too. Like even the cover art of the game, if you look at it, I mean, it should even be on the thumbnail. It's just very like abstract. Like there's a lot of things floating and
and it deals with a lot of like family issues. Mm-hmm. That's like when you first start, like the circus is being run by. You're playing as the husband, so the main character, and he has a wife and a daughter, and so basically the game revolves around you trying to figure out like the reason you're having family troubles and stuff like that. And it's just like the game goes places that we did not expect at all. Yeah.
I think my initial thoughts, we'll get into spoilers later, but my initial thoughts, which reminds me, actually, we should make a spoiler banner later, maybe next week.
We have one.
We do. I don't know where it went. My initial thoughts on the game were I was actually very intrigued by the game, like when I first started. Because I think when you first start, you're... Is it that you wake up in your house or are you at the circus?
You wake up in your room.
Yeah.
I think that's the first thing that happens.
Yeah. Initial thoughts were that it's very intriguing. I think towards the middle of the game I got a little bored, and I'll explain that later.
I mean, to be fair though, the game's only like 3 hours long.
Yeah.
So it's not like...
Actually, you beat it under
I got like 2.8 hours or something like that.
Let's see. I'd say one of the best things that the game does is the atmosphere, which unfortunately I feel like you kind of missed out on.
Yeah, I played with I played it on my Steam Deck, like the whole thing.
No headphones.
And I didn't play with any headphones. Although the speakers on the Steam Deck are pretty good.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not the same without headphones though.
What the game does extremely well, the horror aspect, is that it does the atmosphere very well. Like especially the sounds and the setting. Like I actually I have to admit, I actually turned down some of the sound because I was like, I don't know, I was afraid there was gonna be a jump scare.
Oh.
But the game isn't very jump scary, which I
is
like.
Good.
I like that. Yeah,
that's great when they do that.
What was that one game that we played that was like so cheap?
It was
Was it
It was the anthology game.
It was made.
It was no. It was the second one. It was the
Town.
Yeah.
Somethingville, right? Or
Little Hope.
Little Hope.
It was Little Hope.
That one was
there
cheap.
was too many. Although there was that one with the old lady in the car. You know what I'm talking about?
When he's
he looks in the rearview mirror and he sees the old lady in the back seat. And
it was just loud.
Yeah, it was very loud.
Luckily, this game doesn't do that, but it gives you, it's the perfect mix of like it builds that atmosphere up to where you're expecting it, but it never gives it to you, so you're always on edge.
Yeah,
and you really only experience that mostly, I'd say, with like headphones and
I think
maybe in a dark room.
The section with the most jump scares was that one where you're going through the fun house, It's not really jump scares.
Yeah.
The things kind of pop out and everything goes.
Yeah, the clowns.
And it's just like it's.
But that section, and when you're in the house too, but like those sections are very close quarters, so you don't really know what's gonna happen, and the game doesn't explain anything to you.
Yeah, there's actually not that many horror sections in it too. I think there's like 3.
And by horror we mean like
something's after you.
Yeah, basically. But
I mean, the first one, the thing isn't really after you though. It's kind of just like going around in circles.
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll get into that later.
That I was like, that just like ruined it for me.
Honestly, I liked the non-horror sections better in this game than the horror sections.
I honestly think that it could have done better without like the thing or whatever stuff following you around trying to catch you or whatever. That just like wasn't scary to me.
Yeah.
But let's see. What do we have for sections? The walking, the puzzles we talked about.
The graphics though.
Yeah, the game looks like very good.
I played it on the Steam Deck, and it was Steam Deck verified. I didn't need to change anything, and there was a dynamic resolution on, but the game looked amazing.
Yeah, you said, are you sure? So was it one developer or multiple?
No, it was like less than 10.
Oh, okay.
Remember the credits? There was like it's very short, but there was like maybe like 8, 10 people.
Yeah, still very impressive. I think that might have been their first game.
I'm trying to think. I don't think so.
Oh, okay. But the graphics I think were definitely very impressive.
And they did a lot of like you look forward and then you look behind you and you look forward and you look behind you again and it's changed.
Oh,
they did a lot of that.
The
I love
perspective
that type of stuff. Yeah, perspective changes.
Walls would shift on you, doors would disappear.
Or you look behind you and you're like somewhere totally different. Like I love that type of stuff.
Very trippy. Although I will say that only happened. Well, no, actually, you know what? That did happen quite a bit.
It happened a lot.
Yeah.
But I love that section.
I was going to say like the train scene was very like trippy.
Oh yeah.
Is there a word for that? Maybe like dream-esque?
Yeah, like kind of like you're high almost.
Yeah.
And you don't know I've never been high, but I don't know how that is.
I'm trying to think of the word for it.
Yeah.
It's very I don't know, it's just trippy. The game's very trippy in certain areas. You know, there was one part that really like I don't know. The first half of the game I think is probably the best. Well, actually, the best aside from the ending. Okay. But the first half, the first like quarter of the game. I mean, like the fun house.
Oh yeah.
Because there's a part where this isn't really a spoiler, but you're chasing this little.
Is it in the mirror room?
Well, when you're running after the person.
No, not that room. I'm talking about
chasing a little train.
The fun house. Oh, that part.
It was weird. I didn't know what to do at first, but you're basically chasing this little train. And it moves a little bit, stops, and then moves a different direction, and you're looking down. But the whole time I was thinking, like, is there something in here in this room with me? I'm looking down to this train, and like it's gonna arrive somewhere, and I'm gonna turn up. But it does a lot of that. It does a lot of misdirection. And
I thought you were talking about in the fun house. There was the mirror maze.
Yeah, I remember
where the little girl is running.
Yeah, I was thinking something was gonna be there.
Yeah, I thought something was going to be just standing there, but it was just...
But that's why I say, like, the headphones, like...
I know, I kind of wish I played it with headphones.
Because,
I'll definitely play the next couple games with headphones.
When you're, like, in the close quarters, it's just, I don't know, it does such a good job of building up your expectations and then just not delivering on a jump scare, which I personally like. I like that better than...
The anticipation is scarier than the actual jump scare, so...
Although I will say, you know how like in horror movies when there's a lot of build up towards like a certain creature or monster or ghost or something, and then they finally show it, and it's kind of like, ooh, they showed too much.
That's talking about the creatures that hunt you.
Yeah, the first one in particular that just like
you know
what I mean?
Yeah,
that one I was like, wow, they really just showed me everything there.
Well. To be honest, in my brain, it didn't really make much sense the way that was. That there? But the thing is, like, if you got to the end of the game, it kind of makes sense in a way. But I don't know. It it's different.
I do want to get into theorizing when we get to the spoiler section. I'm trying to think of what else. I guess we could talk about story-wise. I thought it had a decent story. Actually,
no. It up until a certain point.
Okay, so I played like in 2 hours, and I remember talking to Chug about this, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about this game because the story is like
you said it was really slow.
Mega generic. But now thinking about it, it kind of makes sense that it's generic.
Yeah.
Knowing the ending, and we'll talk about it later, but
I actually really like the game a lot.
Well, yeah, the story, the end of the game pays off for the story.
The ending makes the rest of the game better.
Yeah. But at the start, the story's kind of like generic. I mean, I can't name anything specific, but name your horror movie that has like the dad has struggles with his family, and that there's like, you know what I mean? It's like kind of cookie cutter.
Although the stuff that technically happened with his family,
that
was kind of
that's different. And I think the circus setting kind of sets it apart too.
Yeah. But one thing I wanted to say was like, is it really just 2 people in charge of the circus? They have nobody else?
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
I was like, it's a really small circus. Like, they have this huge circus, and there's just a mother and daughter. Because the father was the one in charge of doing all the stuff around the circus.
Yeah, but there's also...
It didn't make sense in my brain. I'm like, who would go and see a circus with 2 people on the tightrope? Yeah,
I know. I thought he mentioned... Because in some of the rooms he was in, I thought there was like a costume designer.
There might have been more. But I'm pretty sure like remember. When you first get to the circus area and you go into that tent, there's the workshop, there's the little section with the toys for the daughter, and then there's the place where the mom got the outfits and stuff ready. Mm-hmm. But there was nothing else. Yeah. There was nothing else showing that there was any other people.
Yeah. I don't know.
And also, how do they set up that circus every single time they go to a new spot? Like the fun house?
That's probably why they stayed in the same location.
Yeah. But like the fun house though. Like,
yeah, I know.
You have to take that down and everything.
Intricate.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. But so I'd say the story overall, without getting into spoilers, I thought was okay at first, but then it gets pretty good towards the end. Like, it was a pretty good story, I'd say.
Yeah.
There's the voice acting, which I think you said there was a lot of complaints about.
No, there weren't complaints. Like, when I first booted the game up, I was expecting it to be bad. But it wasn't bad. It's not amazing, especially with I don't know why, but they can't ever make a little girl sound scary.
What do you mean?
You know, like when we play like lower tier like horror games, there's always like the little girl like laughing.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's just cringe sometimes. I don't know.
Why that specific like aspect of the game? I mean, I know what you're talking about. That's a pretty big
aspect.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But I don't know. The little girl like laughing, like,
yeah,
like in the like, bro. I don't know. It was just kind of like,
I can see that.
Super cliche, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. They could have like not had her laughing and just had her just there. It would have been a little bit more like scary, I guess.
I think the only main voice actors were the main character, the husband, and then the wife. There might have been a few side voice actors, but who knows if the other voice actors voiced them too.
I see. Like towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thought the voice acting was pretty good. I mean,
no, it was good. There were a few, like when I first started the game up, I thought it was kind of iffy, and then it got better.
Well, I mean, the dialogue sometimes it was a little like.
It's a small team.
Yeah.
So it's not like they had a lot to go off of.
Yeah. But the voice actors, I'd say, delivered on the story. They made it believable.
Oh, yeah.
The sequences that were going on. Okay, do you want to get into spoilers?
Yeah. So that's probably the bulk of what we want to talk about.
I will say just for anyone who's going to stop listening here, the game's pretty good. Although...
For the amount of time for the price, though.
Well, how much did we buy it for? $30?
I think it was like 20 or 30, yeah. It's like less than 3 hours, so if you're willing to...
I say $15 maybe. $15, yeah.
Yeah.
But 2030.
Wait for a sale for it.
Okay. So the ending.
Well, actually, we could start from the beginning and kind of explain how everything goes. That way, because we can't just spoil the twist right away. Mm-hmm. So basically, the game starts you out with, obviously we said it before, with the father, the mother, and the daughter. And then something happened where the father ended up like either cutting. Did he cut it on purpose? No, he did cut it on purpose. He was planning on killing his wife. So we can take, like, because she was gonna divorce him and then take the daughter.
Oh, right.
And so he like went up to the wire while they were up there, and cut the net, and then he cut the actual rope they were on. Mm-hmm. He thought it was just his wife up there, but it was both him or her and the daughter. Ended up killing them both.
And the wife also wanted to, and she actually kind of she tricked him, but she wanted the daughter to perform in the circus like consistently year round. Mm-hmm. Like she was kind of crazy about that. She tricked him to sign a contract that allowed the daughter to like work.
Yeah, and so he ended up killing his wife and daughter, and that's what the family issue is, basically him coping with it. Mm-hmm. Then the twist.
Yeah.
You also go through a couple other things too.
Which parts?
When you're in the apartment, that was another thing, and also when you were outside with that creature like going after you, that was another one. So there was more than one thing implemented into his brain.
Oh.
So there was like it was a mixture.
So, okay. So basically, that's the part that I said was a little generic, like
the circus part.
Yeah, I mean I liked it, but I mean like the story wise, like family issues, that type of stuff. I wasn't really like totally pulled into that. However, at one point you end up in like this facility, like it's all white and there's like these, I don't know, it's just like a facility.
It looks like a science facility.
Yeah, and then you start walking through the halls and you see these people dead. And you start hearing,
you see blood everywhere
too.
You
hear I don't know, you hear like gunshots. Flashbacks. Yeah, gunshots. Somebody basically went in there and like shot up the place or whatever.
And you're super confused because you don't know what's happening.
So you start walking through, and then you start finding these files and this documentation on subjects, and you find out that this science center has been implementing things into people's brains,
like brain memory overrides.
And then you find like dioramas of the set pieces that you were previously walking through. Like the circus was a set piece, and your home was a set piece, I think, and like all this different stuff. And you're trying to figure out what's going on. You're like, okay, all these scientists are dead, and I don't understand what this place is about. Then eventually you figure out that you're one of the subjects, and you've had memories overwritten in your brain.
Yep.
And I guess it's confirmed that because there was documentation saying that your subject was unstable, and I think it's you who killed everyone there.
Yeah.
So you shot up the science center.
I'm pretty sure you were a homeless dude before with no wife or family or anything. They just pulled you off the street. Like you saw a paper. Basically, you saw a paper saying that they'll give you a certain amount of money if you go and do these tests. So you go and you get sucked into this room, and then they basically knock you out, and then they override your brain with these new memories, with the circus memories. And there was another section of the game where it was like you were in an apartment, and apparently you hadn't paid your rent in like months, and then people were knocking on your door, and you were like, oh, I don't want to go out. Apparently that was another memory implant. But I don't know why they would implant you with multiple different memories, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just weird to me.
But that's the point of the game where I was like, okay, now I like this a lot because it's like, this is crazy, and it's...
Well, you said that it's similar to something else, and you said it was Outlast, but I was like, yeah, maybe finding the facility, but the memory implant thing, I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Yeah. I don't know if I've seen that either. Maybe, oh well.
Or
I mean,
if I did see that before, I don't really remember it.
It wasn't done this way. Yeah. But yeah. So all the whole like your daughter, the wife, all that was fake. It was all implanted in your brain, and apparently other memories. I mean, other memories too. Eventually, it broke you, and I guess I don't know how you even like. How did you even break out and get the gun?
I'm pretty sure that there's a guard with a gun. Because I'm pretty sure there was a guard that was dead, like with like a holster, and there was a magazine next to him. I don't know if you saw that.
No.
But basically, I'm assuming you grabbed the gun and just started murdering, and you tried like I don't. It was weird how you did the memories before. Like, why did you kill them and then remember the memories again? Unless it was like you going through it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't remember. I know towards the end of your memory, like going through your implanted memories, things got like weirder and weirder. Like remember the train?
Yeah, it started glitching.
Yeah, your mind started to break or whatever, and I think you eventually broke out of that. And
maybe that was when. Oh, maybe during that time you were killing everybody.
No, maybe.
Because it's weird when you first got in there and you started going up to the people. You started hearing it in your brain.
Yeah, you remembered it.
Yeah, it's almost like you remembered doing it. So it was like, it's interesting.
But yeah. So let's see. So that was kind of the turnaround point for me where I found it really interesting. Although this was like last like 30 minutes of the game, 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's very, very at the very end.
But it was a good twist. I thought it was really interesting. Eventually, I think you. I think you kill like everyone in the facility.
Yeah, there was nobody there.
So you end up
Everyone's
finding
dead.
the implant machine, and you do some stuff, and then
you activate the machine.
Yeah,
because you want to get your old memories back. Yeah, that's the whole point.
So you put a disc in, and there's different endings.
There's a de-imprinting disc, which you didn't know you could do.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's the one I got. That's the ending I got. So basically,
you got the good one.
It's the good ending.
Oh,
okay. When you first turn the machine on, in the disc section, there's like I can actually look it up. I have the thing open.
You put that disc in first?
No, the disc is already in there, which you didn't put any new disc in.
I used the one that was in there, which I think was the house one.
It was the Tragic Tales disc. Which is basically you have sad memories forever, pretty much. So you basically like curse yourself to relive like tragic things.
Wow.
I got the de-imprinting disc, which was like right on the wall.
Oh, I didn't see that.
This basically brings back your old memories. So basically, he just went back to his normal self. There is another disc called the Good Life disc, which is like the mega good ending. You imprint good memories onto your brain.
Why would you want that?
I don't know.
You like force good memories on yourself.
Then there is, you could just leave with knowing all that stuff. So like with just the new memories you have.
Yeah. And
then there's also, you find an ID card, you lie down on a medical bed and wait for 5 minutes, and the game just ends. Like, you probably get caught by the police or whatever.
Wow.
Because you murdered everybody.
Yeah.
That's the secret ending. So those are the 5 endings. There's a good ending, a really good ending, quote unquote really good ending, a basic ending, and the bad ending.
What's the basic ending? De-imprint?
De-imprinting is the basic. Okay.
What happens at the end sequence for you?
I just kind of walk out and I'm like, and that's the end.
I seen a screenshot of the good ending, which was like I think you're like in a field.
Him and his family.
Is that what
he remembers?
Oh, I don't know.
No, I don't know. I haven't watched all.
I think it was like he was like in a flower field or something.
Oh, I feel like that's just messing with your brain at that point. Just like do the de-imprinting. Yeah. Just get out of there and live your life.
So I ended up re-imprinting the horrible memories, and my ending was like he ended up waking up in the house that you wake up in multiple times throughout the game. You take your meds, and then you look over the bed, and there's like this like your wife as like a creature or something like standing at the end of the bed.
Oh.
And then he's like, no. Which I want to.
Well, he killed his I'm pretty sure
in the memory.
Yeah.
I don't know about in real life, but
well, no, in real life he's just a homeless dude, homeless single guy.
I was gonna say the that part we were talking about before with like kind of the horror sequences. There was one horror sequence that was just not. It was just not it. So
are you talking about the one in the forest?
No, that one was fine. It wasn't really scary.
That one was a little annoying though.
I'm talking about the one in the house. So the first like chase, quote unquote chase horror sequence was
not
like
even a chase.
Your wife is like kind of all like
you go into this like upside down like area.
Yeah. Your wife is kind of zombified, and she's walking in. I'm talking like literal like scripted circles and around like the stairs and like stuff like that. And you have to like sneak around her and grab items.
You don't even need to sneak. You can just walk.
Yeah, it was just like it just showed. I don't know. I mean, I get it. It was like the wife, but and I'm assuming she's like the representation of her was like her being dead, but she was walking like mad goofy, and it was just like not scary.
The animation was very basic.
I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
They probably got the animation off of like the Unity store or something.
Yeah, it just wasn't good. I think they did the atmosphere like perfectly, but the showing the monster or quote unquote monster or the creature or whatever you want to call it, showing that was like, it just kind of, that wasn't scary at all.
Yeah. There was another horror sequence where you're in this forest and this like, what even is it? Like a witch? What is it supposed to be? I'm not sure.
It's your wife, I thought.
Was it?
I thought so. I thought it looked like the same face, but maybe not.
Oh, but she had like some stick backpack thing.
Yeah, she had like a weird... Witch. Yeah, it was like...
So I'm like, I didn't understand what that was. And there were like crosses that were hanging from...
Yeah, that part, you were like in this... That part was kind of cool. It was kind of like somewhat open world section.
Of Sunderman. I don't know why. Like you kind of just are running through this forest.
You have to find these 3 things, and then basically... There are these bells that hang from the trees in various areas, and if you hit the bell, then it alerts the witch or whatever you want to call it, and she runs and grabs you. But I actually died twice on that, or quote unquote died. I got caught twice.
I died once at the very, very end. Like when you finally get all 3 of the orbs.
Oh.
I just sprinted to the pedestal.
You must have hit a bell.
And yeah, I hit a bell right before I hit the pedestal. And then right as I was placing the things down, the person came over and killed me.
I got hit twice. Once, I don't know how I got taken because I didn't hit any bells. I was being super careful, and I don't know. Maybe I did hit a bell. But the second time I was in the gas station grabbing one of the last items, and she was like camping outside the door. She actually ran in the gas station and grabbed me.
How?
I don't know. I was like...
Apparently there's safe rooms. They can't go in.
Really?
Yeah.
I must have been near the door then. Because I'm pretty sure she grabbed me. And I must have been near the door.
I'm pretty sure people online were saying that those are safe.
Those are safe?
Like the enemy can't go in.
Maybe I was too close to the door.
I don't know.
But, yeah. So, basically those quote-unquote chase scenes are like, when you have like an NPC there that's supposed to be scary, those just like weren't very scary.
It kind of reminded me of Made of Scares.
Oh,
like animations. They were very similar.
That's so true.
Like because they kind of just walk like really
it was
awkwardly,
so stiff and
weird.
It was just
like, and then they see you and you die.
Made of Scare. That game sucked. Do you remember that?
I like the progression, but the
theme was kind of interesting. But man, like.
Go play Call of Cthulhu if you want something Cthulhu-esque.
Man, that was... Yeah.
And then there was that Scare Ritual game. The Zombies game that came out. They basically made a Call of Duty clone. What? Call of Duty Zombies clone in the Made of Scare universe.
You're kidding.
And I tried the demo of it, and it's garbage.
Oh, you're kidding
It's
me.
so bad.
That's crazy. So it's like a shooter?
Yeah. If they have like there's perks.
What?
There's like rounds
in the Made of Scare universe.
Yeah. The game's like $20.
That's like not even a universe that were people even asking for that?
No.
That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure there's like a random box too where you get weapons. Yeah,
it's so embarrassing. It's so bad. Wow. Anyway. Yeah, so Reveil's pretty good. I'd say it's like a good story. I think $15 would be like a decent price for it.
Yeah, it's a little overpriced.
I don't think I like the story, but I don't think it's like.
I think it's way better than other games we've played for Halloween series.
Yeah, what was the last game we played this year?
Last week. The Still Wakes the Deep.
Oh,
which was good.
I think
I think the ending with that was.
I think Still Wakes the Deep was better than Reveil.
Yeah, in terms of like story and everything.
But it's still a pretty. Reveil is a pretty good game.
It's very, very good for a small development team.
If they continue, like if they make another game,
I'm gonna look up if they have any others.
If they make another game, I think they should really focus on just like the atmosphere aspects. You know, like sound design was amazing. Just building an anticipation for something to happen, but then obviously never delivering on it. But
it's Pixel Split. They've done Deadly Days, Tales of the Tiny Planet, Virtual Rides, Shift 87. This kind of looks cool.
Shift 87. That sounds kind of familiar. Is this their first horror game?
Wait, when did Reveil come out? This came out
this year,
July, and then Reveil came out March. So yeah, this is their first horror game, I think. There's a new one called Shift 87, which is like
horror.
Memorize your environment. Oh, it's one of these.
What is it?
Yeah, I remember seeing this. It's like it's a game where it's like you walk. It's a walking simulator, and you just keep walking and walking, and you go through the same loop, but each time something different happens or whatever. There's a whole genre of those types of games. Personally, I don't like them, but
yeah, that sounds kind of boring to me. So yeah, I don't know. Reveil's pretty good. Decent game.
If you get it on sale, do it.
Yeah, it's not. It's I think for their first horror game, it's pretty good. But you know,
I think the graphics and the atmosphere of the game carry it.
Yeah,
the twist. The twist.
Yeah, I think they have a lot of potential, though. To be honest, considering especially that twist. So, yeah. All right. Well, that's Reveil. Next week, or I'm not sure when we'll be recording. We could actually potentially record on Friday. I'll be back by then.
Next Friday?
Yeah, I'll be back by Friday.
Because I don't know how long it's going to take for us to beat it.
What is it again? What are we doing? Alone in the Dark?
Alone in the Dark.
6 hours, right?
Yeah, it's like 5 or 6.
Okay.
So it's a little bit longer than
Is it Steam Deck verified, or?
That, I am not sure.
Because I'll probably try to play it on my Steam Deck.
But it might be.
Okay.
Just test. You can go and look on it on Steam and see.
Okay, cool. So that's Reveil. Pretty good game.
3 hours.
Not bad. We will be back next week with the 3rd episode of the Halloween series, and that will be Alone in the Dark.